What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with the beginner guitar tutorial for Paradise by Bazzi. If this video helps you out, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know down in the comments below what are the songs by Bazzi that you want to learn on guitar. Guys, the first thing that you want to know to play Paradise on guitar is that in order to get rid of some bar chords and keep this as beginner friendly as possible, we're going to capo up to 7th fret. And if you don't have a capo, I'll have a link to get this capo for free right up here. From there you'll learn the structure of this song. We're going to start out with verse 1, then go to pre-chorus 1, then we're going to have a chorus, and then we're going to go verse 2, pre-chorus 2, and then we're going to finish up with one last chorus. From there you want to know the 4 chords that we need to play this song. The first one is G, the next one is A minor, the next one is E minor, and the last one is C. And I'll have chord charts for all of those in the pinned comment below for those of you who need them. And guys, with all that in mind, let's dive into Paradise. Man, I just heard this song maybe like 2 hours ago for the first time, and I am totally digging it. I can already tell this song is gonna be an awesome like summer beach jam and like backyard pool party kind of thing. It's just a really great song for that vibe, and it's coming out of the perfect time of year to be a really cool big summer hit. It's also super fun and super easy to play on guitar. So the main thing that we're gonna focus on first is kind of the chord progression that repeats through the whole song, and our strum patterns, but we'll also get to that little picking pattern thing that goes kind of like something like that. We'll get to that at the end of this. So if you're wanting to learn that, that'll be kind of towards the end of the lesson. So what we have first is this chord progression that repeats through the entire song. Same chord progression, entire song. That chord progression is going to be G, A minor, E minor, and C. And then we're going to have 2 different strum patterns that we're going to use throughout the song. The first strum pattern is what we're going to be using on verse 1 and pre-chorus 1. What that strum pattern for verse 1 and pre-chorus 1 is going to be is just 4 spaced out down strums for each chord. It'll kind of go like this. We'll start with our G, so we'll go down, 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 just like that, about that speed, just through our chord progression, just like that. And then like I said, that will play in verse 1 and pre-chorus 1. And then from chorus out, we're gonna have something different that we'll get to in just a minute. But quickly, a couple of times through that chord progression with that strum pattern, without me talking, will look about like this. And from there, guys, we're into our first chorus. Now, like I said, we're going to change strum patterns here. The chord progression is going to stay the same through the entire song. Again, that's G, A minor, E minor, and C. But then once we hit that first chorus, we're going to change strum patterns, and we're going to stick with this strum pattern through the entire rest of the song. Now, what that strum pattern is going to be 16 palm muted fast down strums for each chord. Now, if you don't know what palm muting is, it's really easy. All you do is you take this soft part of your hand right here on the inside, the palm of your strumming hand, and you're gonna rest it softly on your strings close to your bridge, and then we'll use our G chord as an example here. It gives you this kind of muted, muffled sound for your chords, and it sounds really good, and it's also a little easier to get those really fast kind of strums in if you're doing it that way, because it gives you kind of an anchor. So if you're palm muting at the same time, you don't really have to move your whole arm. You can just kind of palm mute that and kind of anchor your hand down there, and then just use your fingers and kind of your wrist a little bit to kind of get those fast strums in, because these are pretty quick. So just a little taste, again, 16 palm muted down strums per chord. It'll kind of look like this. It'll be like down 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 down. Whew, I'm out of breath, but hopefully that kind of helped you guys kind of see what you're supposed to be doing there. It's just 16 really fast down strums for each chord, palm muted. And again, it kind of matches up. This song is more kind of like keys based. It's more probably played on like a keyboard if they were to do it live. So what we're trying to do is more emulate that. We're kind of trying to emulate that with a guitar, and that's kind of how you do that and make that sound. So with that in mind, guys, that strum pattern, again, this one will play from the first chorus all the way out through the rest of the song. That chord progression and that strum pattern will look about like this. And finally, guys, the last thing you need to know for Paradise is that little picking piece that's going to play kind of at the end of each chorus a couple of times. Now, it's not super difficult, but it is kind of fast, but let's break it down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to have an open high E, open B, and then we're going to go to third B, second G, and then we're going to go open B, open G, and then we're going to do second G, and second D. And that's it. It just does that. That's all of our picking progression right there. And it just kind of repeats a couple of times, like I said, at the end of each chorus. So again, little walkthrough of that one more time. We're gonna go open high E, open B, third B, second G, open B, open G, second G, second D. And that is it, guys. So I'm going to walk through that once really slowly so you guys can see exactly what's going on. And then I'll play through it a couple of times full speed to take us out of the lesson. Slowly should look something like this. And a couple of times through that groovy little picking pattern, full speed will look about like this. And guys, that is everything that you need to know to play Paradise on guitar. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments down below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helps you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 650 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there could not be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you want to see what songs I'm jamming on today or pictures of my dog, you can hit up my Instagram story at the Groovy Guitar Dude. Link for that will be in the description below. Guys, I heard Paradise for the first time a couple hours ago, and I immediately fell in love with this. It's just like a great, good vibe kind of song. Like, it sounds like something you would listen to on the beach or maybe at like a pool party or something like that. It's just a good feeling kind of song, and I love music like that. And so when I heard this, I was like, yes, I have to do a lesson on this right away because it's super, super cool. It's also a great beginner guitar song because we just have that 4-chord progression, no bar chords or anything like that because we capoed up to get rid of those. And then again, we've got just a couple of strum patterns, and then you have that little picking pattern thing that you can play as well if you want to. So really, everything is pretty easy. That 16 down strum pattern, it's a little bit fast, so anybody who just started might have a little bit of trouble getting that down, but I still think that anybody probably within their first week or two of playing guitar could get that down no problem. It's pretty easy. You just kind of got to get the rhythm down of it and listen to the song, play along with the song, and kind of find that speed and that rhythm while you're playing along with the song. That's the best way to do that. So I had a lot of fun learning this song. It's such a cool, vibey, fun song to play. I hope you guys have a lot of fun learning it as well, and I'll see y'all soon.